See how this goes. No, that was weird. That was a little poke. Don't really know how to musty flick, so hopefully I like to try to learn how to do that. Did do it in game yesterday, but something like that. That's terrible. What am I doing? This is also bad. River double here. Air dribble. Double tap. There it is. Wow. Something. Something like a musty. Gotta figure out. Like, the angle of approach is the hard part because I have such a habit of doing a certain way. So that's not terrible. And then when you're flipping backwards, your left is right and your right is left. So it's kind of throws you off. But I think I had the right idea as far as like coming up and then tilt your nose up like this. You end up falling a little bit slower, so the ball is kind of slowing. There we go. That was a little better. It's going to take a lot of practice to get the setup right. Oh, I think that was it. Maybe, but I just ran out of my flip. It's another thing you got to do is you got to make sure it's, man, it's just, I have a bad habit of using arrow, directional arrow. So um, maybe if I use arrow left or arrow right, that'll be better. And that kind of screws up my takeoff because I'm not used to it. Oh, look at this. That's something. Oh, hit too far ahead. I feel like the setup is the most important part of this. And then getting the timing right on the flip. It's just not as easy as you think it is, but it just takes practice. It took practice to figure out how to get the flip reset down, even just flipping into the ball years ago. I mean, that took a lot of practice too. I still don't have down arrow right. Arrow right left is a little bit, yeah. Hmm. Bad habits. Yeah. Seems like you get rid of your flip is gone a lot sooner than I remember. Hitting it a little bit too high, I think. Need to go a little bit more side on, like, yeah, like that. And I keep running out of my flip. Maybe stay on the wall a little bit longer. It's too far. There, there. Now, that was actually not terrible, just didn't get a lot of power on it. Maybe I get under a little bit more. Not that much. Oh, this setup's terrible. Actually, not the worst setup. I think I'm gonna get this though. Hmm, not bad. Just the timing is a little bit off. Not bad. Could be better, but yeah, I just gotta figure out how to get my car lined up better. It's just a matter of mechanics, mechanical efficiency. I feel like my car is lined up good for the front flip, but then it's like slightly the opposite, or like a side flip, because when you side flip or like directionally flip, I'm going like if I'm a little bit right of the ball and I do a diagonal flip like this, I'm gonna hit into it. But when you're backwards, you're doing the opposite. So if I don't know, it just messes with my brain, the spatial orientation. So I have to be either like exactly a front flip or I almost have to reverse my brain and like do like maybe like a slight diagonal flip or a slight diagonal flip that way. Maybe that'll fix it. Or maybe I just need to go completely front on like a back flip instead of a front flip. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I need to figure out how to like just orient my car in the right position. That's not great. Now I'm starting to lose it, I think. Like I'm learning how to aerial all over again. I didn't know how to do those either. Dang. Alright. I feel like I'm getting worse now. I guess that's what happens though when you're working on new mechanics. Your brain starts to get fatigued after a little while. Yeah, that was one of those where you did the opposite way. I did want to hit one actually decently in a game yesterday, but stream quality was pretty bad. Yeah, like that is just not gonna cut it. Okay, so maybe I hit it solve. Hmm. Needs to get hug the wall a little bit more. Hmm. At least I hit it. Yay! Kind of. I'm just gonna watch the replay to see like what I'm doing wrong. Okay, hit it high here. I'm a little bit above. I'm a little bit high, I think. If I was a little bit lower, that would be better. Too low. It's like you have to get it so perfect. But I know a lot of people, they just practice it over and over again. So left. Oh, I thought that was it. Okay, I gotta watch this because I feel like that was the closest I got to getting it with power, but I just hit it with the back of my car. So I was like in between, too far back that time. Okay. Hmm. Waited just a bit too long. Same thing. Just a bit too close, I think. Almost there. Just a little bit too far away now. Hmm. It goes a bit too under the ball, maybe? All right, I think I'm getting it down a little bit more. I'm using directional arrow to get to it though. It is a bit of a problem. I mean, I don't know if that's going to create a bad habit. That's okay. Always like when I'm trying to learn new mechanics, my neck gets all tensed up, like all thinking that that's gonna make me better. Yeah. But as I get used to it, I get less tense. So I'm almost a little bit too far under it, I think. That's another option. I didn't even think of that. So I could go below it, like yeah, like doing. Actually, I think that depends on your setup because you could actually like go like this, or you could go if you need to get lower, you can just go down like that. Yeah, yeah, that's an option too if I'm too high up. All right. Probably gonna end the stream here. I just wanted to try to test this. That's terrible. I really want to get a clean one, but I just don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, you have to get like such a precise. Okay. Dang. Oh. Yeah, I never realized, how much you have to really um, get all the angles right for an aerial, man. It's just like second nature after you've been playing so long to get them. But even just like recovering like that, like the momentum is such a big thing. And then getting your nose, like it's for some reason it feels very intuitive to get your nose on the ball, but to like going like, I mean, it's getting easier. Like I can kind of feel like, okay, I need to like kind of like flip resets like that. At first did not feel intuitive at all, and still not like 100%. I'm still working on it, but like that actually felt not that awkward, even though I waited too long and I couldn't get the flip. But oh man, I feel like that one was good. Boom. Okay. Okay. That was actually not bad. We're actually getting there, I think. This is exciting. I'm not gonna get it. Double tap it. Fun. Nope. All right, let's see. Mm, no. Man. Well, I don't think anyone's watching this, but if anyone is, have any tips, I would be appreciative. I feel like this is something that my skill of, I should at least know how to do it, like just to put it in my toolbox and just in case for whatever reason, have the option to do it. Like I can do like a single flip reset, not a double. Man, my brain just does not want to do the musty flip. Too late. You flip reset, fine. Hmm, that's an interesting thought. Kind of arrowing the other direction. I don't think I'll be able to get enough speed to do that. Maybe. I'll have to watch them pros do it to see what their setups look like. Apparently, my setup is not doing so good. Do something for the road. Maybe just, okay. Boom. That's too high. Interesting. Call it there. See how it goes.